2 months since I've actually posted a video, at least on YouTube. Well, I will explain everything. I kind of may have mentioned things, especially if you're following me on TikTok and things like that. So I did move. Woo! So I actually moved from Missouri back to my hometown here in New Mexico. So it was a very, very large move. It was definitely kind of sudden. I had definitely thought that Missouri was going to be the place that we were going to stay at for maybe forever. But no, life always has funny ways of doing things and changing your mind. So moved back to New Mexico, and I've just been kind of all over the place, unpacking, figuring things out. Finally got my whole desk set up, situated. Just a ton of things that we had to do. Getting a job was probably the biggest thing, because I could not have a job when I moved down here. Definitely had some prospects, but that was fun. Let me just start from the beginning. So yes, we were living in Springfield, Missouri for 3 years. I liked Missouri. I loved it. I loved the humidity. I loved everything about it. My boyfriend, on the other hand, he had different perspectives on Missouri. I actually really liked it, but he had been there longer than I was. The whole plan was for my family to move down to Missouri as well. We were all going to live together, and we just could not find a place to live. We looked at houses. The market was just super, super expensive. So we decided, hey, to make life a little bit easier, how about we just move back down home? So yeah, this whole thing was just me moving, me trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life first and foremost. I went from working a corporate job in Missouri for a fantastic company, which I definitely wish I could have stayed with, but I couldn't, and that is totally okay, because some jobs just don't do remote work. I actually really like my job I have now. I think I've been here for about a little over a month already. I make really good commission, so I love it. But besides that, it's definitely been an adjustment. So living back with my mother and my brother, and just trying to figure out dynamics, because it's been a while. I've been gone for 3 years, and just trying to figure out, how do we like doing this, or like, how do you have this structure? That's definitely been a little bit more difficult than I expected it to be, which, granted, people become comfortable in their lives. I became very comfortable in the way that I live my life, at least for me. It was definitely a growing experience, that is for sure. So moving to Missouri was something that was very spontaneous as well. Just kind of did it, and I fell in love with it. I had no thoughts of leaving Missouri, be 100% honest. But that's okay. Living in Missouri definitely helped me firstly grow within myself, within my career. Definitely had more opportunities. Went to cosmetology school for 6 months. Would have done it more, but man, I was tired. It was very hard, and I get to that in a whole different thing. But went to school, got a good job, had an apartment with just me and my boyfriend. It was great. And it really allowed me to not only find myself, but figure myself out a little bit more. I am going to be 29 this next year, and so I definitely needed that kind of growth for myself. But moving back home has also been different, and definitely a game changer. I definitely have more appreciation for the town that I've grew up in. I've missed the mountains very heavily, so that has been very nice. Missouri made me a little squishy, so coming back here, hopefully that kind of get less squishy in that aspect, but it's been good, and it's had its days where I'm like, I really wish I was back in Missouri. But it's just dynamics. It's figuring out new routines. It's trying to just get back into the flow of things. Like, even with just me for crocheting, Man, I have been slacking heavily. Like I said, just recently I just started putting videos back on TikTok and like Instagram and all that fun stuff. I actually just started working on my website, which I kind of had started. I'm just trying to finish it a little bit. I'm probably about 20-30% done. So I still have a lot of work to do there. But I'm trying to get that ambition back. I'm trying to get that feeling of this is what I want. This is what I would like to do for myself. And it's been nice being back with all of my craft stuff, because I definitely left a lot of stuff here when I moved. So I have all my painting stuff now, have even more yarn that I had left here. So a lot more stuff for crafty things. I will say when I left my job, it was very bittersweet. Firstly, like I said, it was a corporate job. It was a desk job. It was teaching people things, and I kind of wanted to leave. I kind of wanted something different, but I definitely still enjoyed the job. I enjoyed teaching people. I enjoyed doing what I did. For the most part, I enjoyed the people that I was around, and very bittersweet. I had to make a collection of memes before I left. I posted a little letter. Definitely got a nice card with everybody saying how much you're gonna miss me, which was really nice as well. I definitely cried a little bit when I wrote that. That's for sure. And then just being able to say my goodbyes, I guess you could say, with everyone, and just, I really felt like, even though I've only been at least at this job for 2 years, definitely felt appreciated. Definitely is one of the best jobs I can say I have ever had, where management for the most part definitely cared about you. I felt cared about in most aspects. There was definitely the days where I just wanted to go home and get out of there, but as with every job, that is just how it is. But let's talk about the moving part. So we probably said we were gonna move. It was August and we were kind of talking about moving, and we weren't sure about setting a date yet. And I just said, you know what? Putting in our notice in the apartment, we're gonna set the date. Did it, had a 30-day notice, had 30 days to move. Slowly started packing things into boxes, and I'll be 100% honest with you. When I pack things, I just kind of throw things into boxes, hoping that I'll figure out where they are when I move, when I have to unpack everything. So moving for me is not that hard. I just throw everything into boxes. But I don't realize how much stuff we definitely accumulated over the past 3 years, especially with my craft stuff. Had all my market things like my tables and my chairs and my banners and a lot of things. We definitely got rid of a lot of furniture. Just kind of left them on, like, near the trash can. People would come pick them up. So a lot of those got taken, sold a lot of stuff, and packed up our U-Haul, which, funny thing is, we weren't going to leave for another day. And we just decided to, it was like 8 p.m. at night. We're like, let's just go. Let's just get out of the way with. We got a long drive. It's like a 12, 13, 14, 15 hour drive. Let's just do it now. Packed everything up, put my cats in the car, and we left. And when I tell you, this is the longest drive I have ever done in my entire life, I am not joking. The first time we moved, because we actually drove back 3 different times when we first moved, and honestly the drive was not bad. It's like a 12, 13, 14 hour drive. Alright, but this time I was in my car, my boyfriend was driving the U-Haul with all of our stuff. It took us so long to get home. I would say we finished packing everything maybe around that 8 p.m. mark that night. Left at like 9:30 because we couldn't sleep. Left, and I don't think we got to New Mexico, at least to my hometown, until, I don't know, 1, 2 p.m. So it was a very long drive this time. We did take a lot of stops. Definitely was tired. I don't even know how many Red Bulls we drank, how many Slim Jims I ate. Probably not healthy for me whatsoever, but they were delicious. And it was a very long drive. Excruciating. My cats did really good this time. When we first drove them down with us, that was definitely hard. But this time, I feel like they were good. Very good about it. U-Hauls are expensive. 100% say that I never want to pay for U-Haul again. I'm still paying for my U-Haul, actually. After that, unpacked everything. We ended up getting a storage unit so I could put some of my stuff in, put just extra things we had, like kitchen stuff, my air fryer, which I really miss because I can't plug in our other air fryer we have here yet. It's just been a little chaotic, lots of boxes everywhere. Like I said, we're finally at that point where it's mellowed out. We definitely went hiking a lot when we got here, and I'll throw some videos in there as well. It's been nice seeing the lake, old stomping grounds, I guess you could say, as well, the mountains, and then just being back with everybody, being back with my family, watching movies, not having to fully worry about what I'm making for dinner. Sharing the cost with 4 people is definitely a lot easier than sharing the cost with 2, or maybe even sometimes 1, because things happen in life. So that has definitely been a godsend. I'm very blessed to have family in my life who, firstly, I like being with them, I like hanging out with them, and where we can just make things work, even if it is hard at first. But I don't know, all of this has been, I feel like I'm on my 3rd, 4th life already. Just restart. Hopefully, maybe one more restart after this, which, knock on wood, is probably gonna be like 20 more. But very much this has been a growing experience for not only me, but for everybody else in my family as well. For my own personal business also, this will be interesting to see what markets we can do here. I know I've kind of been selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I sold some scrunchies. That's about it on Facebook Marketplace besides just stuff that I'm normally selling. So it'll be interesting to see how the market and clientele is here. I have a lot of stuff in the works. We have our Woobles Advent Calendar coming up now in December. This will be our 3rd year doing it. I bought some cool Star Wars things that I want to work on, and I started doing junk scrapbooking. So really I've been kind of focusing not only on my work life, trying to make money, but just trying to work on my personal life as well. What can I do? What do I want to do? Where do I want to be? Heck, I'm almost 30. I got one more year till I'm 30, year and a half. I don't even know. I got a lot of work to do on myself. And that's not saying that even after I'm 30, I'm still not going to work on myself, because I definitely will. Life is always about growth and perspective and what to do, what can we do. And the thing that is helping me the most is trusting in God and knowing that there's a reason that we're in the position we're in today. There's a reason that you're at this place, or a reason that you are here. And that's what gets me through the day. I've been definitely focusing on trying to read my Bible a little bit more also, because I definitely have been struggling, but we're working on Psalms right now. I'm trying to write everything down in my little journal. But at this very moment and stage of my life, I feel content. I feel happy. I feel like, sure, I may not know what the future holds for me, but that's okay. That's 100% okay. Because I don't gotta worry about tomorrow until tomorrow comes. Anyways, other than that, keep your eyes out on things to expect or things to see. Definitely be putting my website out soon. And I'm gonna try to hop on some TikTok lives this month. I'm gonna try my hardest. But it's definitely, the more it gets cold, because it snows here, the more I don't want to do anything. That's why we got our fireplace in the back. Follow William, TikTok, Instagram, whatever it be. Hit my links. Like I said, my website will be coming out hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. But just thank you for sitting down and watching this video, hanging out with me for, I don't know, a couple minutes, because I really appreciate that. And I really would like this to become a thing for me to do, to have people that care about just listening to me ramble for 20 minutes or so. But thank you. I will see you guys later. If you throw down comments, let me know what you want to see. If you even like this video, like, subscribe. But other than that, we'll see you guys later. And thank you for watching.